Hello, welcome to the College of DuPage Surgical Technology Advising Session. This presentation should help answer any questions you may have about the program. My name is Anna Campbell. I am the Surgical Technology Program Chair. I have been teaching in the surgical programs at COD since 2015 and have worked in the OR as a surgical technologist and assistant for 27 years. I absolutely love the operating room and couldn't be happier teaching new members of the team. If you have any questions about the programs or the profession, please always feel free to reach out at any time. Email is the best way to reach me. I check emails multiple times throughout the day and will get back to you as soon as possible. Let's take a quick look at our pathway for the surgical services programs. The OR PCT, CSPD, and ethics course are prerequisites for the surgical technology program. OR PCT and CSPD each have their own advising sessions that can be found on each program's webpage. The surgical technology program is an associate's degree and is a prerequisite for the surgical assisting program. The COD surgical assisting program is a one-year certificate program. Working in the operating room requires many essential functions. These are physical, mental, and emotional characteristics that are required for employment in the operating room. Only you can decide if this career is right for you. Please take the time to check the full list of essential functions found in the Surgical Technology Program registration packet found on the SURGT webpage. Look through carefully, then evaluate your own characteristics. It's better to recognize if a program is a right fit before committing to the time and money involved in your education. So what is a surgical technologist? Surgical technologists are experts in sterile technique. They work under the supervision of a surgeon to facilitate a safe and effective surgical procedure by setting up the necessary supplies and passing instrumentation to the surgeon during the surgical procedure. The operating room is a fascinating, exciting environment. Certified surgical techs, known as CSTs, can work in operating rooms located in hospitals, surgery centers, and even physicians' offices. CSTs in Illinois make approximately $20 to $25 an hour starting, depending on the area you work. There's also a great deal of opportunity to make more money with shift differentials, call pays, and actual bonuses that are being offered now. Our program is accredited by the Commission on Accreditation of Allied Health Education Programs, otherwise known as CAHEP. This accreditation is highly regarded and requires setting high standards for our students. CAHEP accreditation allows you to sit for the National Board of Surgical Technology and Surgical Assisting, or otherwise known as NBSTSA, Certified Surgical Technology Exam. You must be a CST to work in the Chicagoland area, and only CSTs are allowed to join the AST, or Association of Surgical Technologists professional organization. We also have a state-of-the-art lab with 2 mock operating rooms and thousands of instructional supplies. For years, COD's surgical tech program has been well known throughout the community as an outstanding program. We have strong clinical relationships and create new excellent clinical partners every year that often lead to opportunities for employment for students. And now one of my favorite parts, our excellent experienced instructors. Candace Johnson, Jenny Serpa, Anna Marzullo, Anya Bakar, Umar Tirmizi, and Jane Casper. All instructors have been working in the operating room and teaching surgical technology for years. They are kind, caring, and are focused on student success. The Surg Tech program is 3 consecutive semesters. Courses consist of lecture, lab, and clinical rotations. Lecture takes place all year throughout each semester. The on-campus lecture is once a week throughout the year. Lab runs throughout the entire first semester and includes all required skills for functioning in the operating room, including performing mock surgeries such as appendectomies, hernia repairs, and breast biopsies. The lab is held on campus and typically meets Tuesdays and Thursdays for 2 hours each class. Clinical begins second semester and runs through the third and final semester. The clinical site is selected for you. Clinical requests are not granted, and you must provide your own transportation to and from the institution. Please note you may have to travel up to an hour for your clinical site. Students are required to attend clinical from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at least 2 days a week. After successful completion of the program on the last day of class, students will sit for the National Board of Surgical Technology and Surgical Assisting Certified Surgical Technology exam. The exam is 175 questions with 150 scored questions. Each student must receive a score of 102 in order to pass. So, how do you get into the SurgTech program? Your first step is to look carefully through the Surgical Tech registration packet found on the Surgical Technology webpage at the link seen here. You can also access the page by searching Surgical Technology Program at cod.edu. The packet has all links and information mentioned in the advising session. In fact, I would recommend printing the packet and reading through the checklist as we work through this slide. First off, you must be a COD student. You can easily apply at cod.edu for a $20 application fee. Next, create your My Access account and set up your COD email. Your COD ID number will be provided in your welcome email after you complete your application. After creating your My Access account, all communications will come to you through your COD email. To ensure all of your eligible credits are evaluated towards the admission requirements, you must turn in all official transcripts from other institutions that you have attended. Submit your official transcripts to the Office of Student Records. If you have only attended COD, you do not have to do anything. But if you are sending in official transcripts, make sure you follow up with records and verify they have received and evaluated your transcripts. Now, at this point, it's time to contact our health program advisors for help with an education plan. To schedule a phone appointment, contact the Counseling, Advising, and Transfer Center. Leave a message with your name, student ID, phone number, and a brief reason for the appointment. Someone will get back to you usually within a few hours to book an appointment. After meeting with your health advisor and your education plan is in place, now it's time to take some classes. Students must successfully complete the following courses or equivalencies, meaning they're transferring in from another institution, with a C or better. You have to finish all these courses before you are granted permission to register for the SurgTech program. English, math at 1,000 level or above, anatomy and physiology, and this must be taken within 7 years, ORPCT 1001, CSPD 1111, and SurgTech 1000 are all SurgTech prerequisites that have to be taken within 5 years. Speech, humanities, social and behavioral science, and 1 multicultural global studies course. Contact me, Anna Campbell, at cambella86@cod.edu at any time throughout your studies for assistance with the registration process. Now remember, you have to reach out to me in order for me to evaluate your transcripts and give you permission. But you have to do that, and you can do this at any time throughout the process, but you must do this no later than December 17th, 2022, for evaluation of transcripts to register for the spring start. After I receive your email, I'll review your transcripts. If all your courses are successfully completed, you'll be granted permission to register, and students will be notified through their COD email. Now, 24 students will be granted permission each year. For the spring 2023 start, these registration permission will be granted on a first come, first served basis. If the 24 student maximum has been reached and it is confirmed that you met all pre-registration requirements, then you will be automatically granted permission to register for the following cohort. I understand that it may take some time, that you'll have to wait a year for that following cohort, but we will stay in touch and we can find courses for you to take or possibly work in the field, in the OR in some capacity while you are waiting to get into the program. Well, that wraps up the surgical technology advising session. I hope this presentation helped answer some of your questions. I realize it's a ton of material, so please remember to check out that SurgTech registration packet. Look through it carefully. A lot of information is in there. And then don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. I really love this profession. I love teaching at COD, and I'm really excited to share it with you all. Take care and hope to see you soon.